Hey everybody, SlayerXTR and welcome to Creepy Corner. Now we're doing a creepypasta on Roller Coaster Tycoon. I have yet to see one on Roller Coaster Tycoon. I have yet to see others do one on Roller Coaster Tycoon, but this is called Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. So grab you some popcorn, and what I like to say is get ready for a wild ride. Yeah, see me poke fun at that. Alright, let's begin. So anyone who's been on the V-board at 4chan probably knows about Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. For those who don't, it was a ride someone made for Roller Coaster Tycoon. It was one of those really slow motor car rides, but with a twist. It had 30,696 feet of track and a ride time of 70 real-time minutes. Around 4 years in game time. In addition, there were those props of the skeleton holding out its hat, scattered around here and there as if to mock the customers. Needless to say, there were a lot of passengers screaming, "I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride!" Now here's where things get really good. Once the ride came to a stop, the passengers found themselves on a long path that took about 2 hours to traverse. Once they reached the end, they found themselves facing a sign that read, "Mr. Bones says the ride never ends." The path led straight back to the entrance of Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. There was nowhere else to go. In other words, you were fucked. Needless to say, this gained a lot of popularity on V, and people started making their own Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. I was one of them, and I made a version with the ghost train ride. You know, the one that usually a huge death trap. It didn't last as long as the original, but it did have a twist. Near the end, it launched the cars into a small shed with a sign on the side that said, "Enjoy your stay." I killed about 20 people with that ride and laughed my ass off as they each went and one by one to their graves. So let's fast forward a few weeks, and I was in Busch Gardens on vacation. I was running around trying to decide what to ride. That's when I noticed a ride that hadn't been there before the last time I had visited. It was weird because it had never been advertised and there was nothing on the map about it. I figured, what the hell? And I got in line. Surprisingly, the line wasn't very long. I only waited about 10 minutes to get on. And it was one of those motor car rides, which is kind of weird because they already had one elsewhere in the park. Why would they open up a second one? After buckling in, I looked up ahead and I froze. There was a giant skeleton up ahead, tipping a hat to me with a sign over his head. "No," I whispered. The sign read, "Mr. Bones' Wild Ride." I struggled with my restraints, but they wouldn't come off. I begged the employee controlling the ride to help and that I had changed my mind, but he ignored me. My car started moving and I screamed in terror. Up ahead, the track stretched on for what seemed like forever. "I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride." And that is the end of our creepypasta. Really short, not so sweet. It's a lot of plot holes like, how is he doing this while he's on the ride? Is he using his tablet? Is he using his phone while he's sitting on there for, could be 4 years on this ride? We will never know. Because as far as I could tell, this creepypasta is on the borderline of being crappy to being decently creepy. Because you never know when you could be going to a amusement park or to a theme park and being stuck on a ride because it breaks down or something goes awry. That's kind of brings something to me because I hate roller coasters. So this one I wanted to read just specifically for you all because I do have a fear of roller coasters and heights. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave down the comments down below and let me know what you thought about the creepypasta. And let me know, are you afraid of roller coasters? Are you afraid if something like this could happen? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like that video and make sure to subscribe. Would really love to hear from you all. Make sure to like me on Facebook. That would be down in the description below. And as always, guys, this is SlayerXTR, and I am out of here. I want to say 250, unless it just keeps going up. I don't know why that really matters while we're having the water. So let's just go ahead and eat this down. Oh, it might give you a lot more lumber, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's go back, see what he can do for us. "Welcome back, kiddo. If you'll bring me the wood that you gather, then I'll make it into lumber for you, okay?" "Buzzsaws can touch me, son. Get the hell out of my way, block." "Nah, fuck off." That's fucking amazing. "Come get some." Kick that damn block to another century.